All right, bro. It's rolling. All right, my man Trey.
What's up, man?
So I met you yesterday. I was biking. I was biking my girlfriend's dog around the block, and you just called out to me, bro. Which is interesting because I thought it was cool because a lot of people that I make these videos with, I have to like find, bro, and I kind of have to like do some searching. And most people, when I ask them, are pretty cool about it, but I definitely have to like go to them first. But you were the first person that I was just biking by, and you were like, "Yo, you in the military?"
Hell
And I
yeah,
was like,
man.
"No, are you?" You're like, "Yeah, I used to be." And then we just started talking. That was what, last night.
Last night.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. That was a cool ass dog too, man.
Yeah, Steve, my man, bro.
Cool ass
Yeah,
dog.
he's all nice. He's a good dog. But man, so what? So are you from? And just a preface for everybody else, we had little conversation. I mean, what we walked here together to this park. That was like a 5 minute walk. Uh, and that is it.
Go, go, go.
Yeah. Uh, but yeah, man. So I don't know anything about you, damn near. But so tell me, give me a little. Where are you from, man? Are you from around here, or where did you grow up?
Okay, so I'm originally from Beaufort, South Carolina.
Oh,
Right,
that's
right,
right.
right over the bridge.
That's where Forrest Gump was filmed. That's right.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm originally from there, but like I've been all over. Like my family's from the islands, like Jamaica. Well, my family's from the Caribbean. I'm gonna just say the Caribbean
Yeah.
because
Okay.
they all over there. But
That's all those. That's kind of like, well, that's Jamaica, Haiti,
yeah,
Barbados, all those
all of
little
the
islands.
Caribbean
Okay.
islands. Yeah, yeah. Like I have family all over. But originally from Beaufort, South Carolina. You know what I'm saying. I grew up there as a youngin. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Back then it was pretty nice when I was younger, but
Growing up.
it has very much changed over time
Really? In a negative or positive?
in a very negative way. Like
Really?
lot like you know how like I was telling you earlier
Yeah.
about the young kids
Yeah.
getting into the gun violence and the street stuff and like all that other little politics they go through. You know what I'm saying? Like it's bad out there, man. But yeah, I'm from there. I moved out of there when I went to the military. I went to El Paso, Texas.
Dang. How
Yeah,
old were you when you went to the military?
17.
17. Okay.
17.
So
Like
what?
I had just turned 17.
So you just graduated high school? Or did you go to high school?
Yeah. So I
Just
graduated high
graduated?
school at Battery Creek High School. That's right there over the bridge. Like when
Okay.
you get into Buford, it's like literally right next
Right
to the
there.
bridge. Yeah.
And then what was that always your plan to go military?
So I have a few military family members that influenced me
Oh,
to
there
go
we
in the
go.
military. But the reason why they influenced me to go into the military is because you know what I'm saying, when you get out, you get schooling benefits, you get to do
They take
anything.
care of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, I wasn't gonna do that whole 20 that everybody expects a military
Mm.
member to do. Like,
Like spending your life doing
yeah,
it,
like
damn near.
if you sat there and did that like your whole life, like you're basically wasting your whole life
Yeah.
serving people that ain't gonna serve you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
is that how you feel? I feel like, especially being a black man, woman in America,
Speaking of, that's a C-130 right there.
it's a big ass plane, bro. Yo, check it for the
That's a C-130.
views. Damn, that is a big ass.
And you know where that plane is going?
Where?
That plane is going overseas somewhere.
You think so?
Usually when those planes travel like that, like it's either training, flying around, or it's going somewhere to drop some stuff off.
Damn, that's
And
crazy. That's a humongous plane, bro.
that plane carries vehicles. Like it can carry tanks. It can
What?
carry like yeah, like
That's
it carries
crazy.
like all kind of
It's
vehicles.
amazing what humans have figured out, bro. Like, how the fuck?
Man, bro,
Like, who would have thought?
who would have thought of making a plane that can carry a vehicle like that,
Bro,
man?
yeah, that shit is ridiculous, bro. It really is.
But yeah, man, I went into the military, man.
Well, just a back step real quick.
Okay.
When you said serving your entire life for something that's not going to serve you, do you feel like that's in general for most people who serve in the military? Or do you think being a black man or woman serving the military of the United States that is the case? Or is it for everybody?
It just depends. I'm gonna be honest with you. It just depends on your location, cause like you can go to one place and live good in the military, but you can go to another place and have the worst military career of your life. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But see, mine was. I could tell you, like mine was in between. Like mine was sort of like my first few years in the military. Like I was high speed, bro. Like
Really?
I'm talking about like all my PT scores was above and beyond. You know what I'm saying? Like the highest PT score you can get is like
What's a PT score?
so physical training. Like
Oh, okay.
so like
Okay.
it's like a test. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure
Where
you're in shape. Make sure you
Mhm.
can do the work.
So our PT test back then was like push-ups, sit-ups, and a 2 mile run. But
Damn.
I was scorching
Really?
everything because like when I got out of high school, I had just got out of track season. So
Oh, damn. So
I
you're
was
already
I
an
was already
athlete.
I was already fit. You know what I'm saying? So it was pretty smooth my first 2 years in the military. I say my first 2 years.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
You're 26. Okay,
26.
so you got in there 17.
Mhm.
Your first 2 years were smooth.
Yeah. So my first 2 years, man, like I had the best time of my life, bro.
Dang.
Like the best time of my life.
Really?
Like, yes, bro. Like my first year, I went in 2017 and I got out of AIT around like December-ish of
Okay.
2017.
Okay.
And when I went to my unit, like we instantly deployed. Like
Where?
they had me. So we went to Afghanistan for 9 months,
Ah.
and then we did R&R.
How was that, bro? How was like you're hopping on the plane to go to Afghanistan,
Man, bro, like my anxiety was so bad.
bro?
My anxiety was so
And that's
bad.
when shit was going down over there
Oh yeah.
in 2017.
Oh yeah. So when I
Brother.
when I first found out I was
Fucking up.
getting deployed, bro, and I asked them where I was getting deployed to, and they said everybody was in Afghanistan right now because like I was a late deployer, and like I deployed like 2 weeks after everybody else deployed, and when I got there, like bro, they were shooting the planes like
No, bro.
like you could hear the bullet,
What?
you could hear the bullets coming off of the plane like ting
What,
ting
bro?
ting. They had to get the tanks and all like the higher, you know what I'm saying, artillery vehicles to like go over there and protect the plane
Bro.
so that we can get off the plane type shit.
What the fuck, bro?
It's wild, bro. Like I'm gonna tell y'all now, if you want to go in the military, go in the Air Force.
Yeah? Is that the one?
Go in the Air Force.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Go in the Air
Fuck,
Force.
bro.
They live the best. Like they live
Really?
like kings, bro.
Damn.
They live like kings.
I didn't know there was like a hierarchy in I mean, obviously I knew like where your position at, but I didn't know like specific branches of the
It's a
military.
hierarchy and branches too, bro.
Whoa.
Like Marines are the lowest quality. Then it's Army. Then it's Navy. Then it's Air Force.
What?
Yeah.
Dang.
It's weird, but
That's
yeah,
crazy.
they were shooting the plane and they had to literally go get the tanks out and like shoot back at them. You know what I'm saying?
What, bro?
And we had to run off the plane with our bags. Literally, like I had a fat ass green bag.
As
And-
like you're running for your life.
Yeah, I
damn
had.
near.
Matter of fact, I had two fat ass green bags. So like I had one on my back and one in my hand.
What, bro?
Man, it was bad, bro. When we
That's
finally
crazy.
got into an area where we were safe, like we had to sit there for like literally like 7 hours.
What, bro?
Like
Just like hunker down, pretty much.
just
Is that
basically like sitting there in the building, like
just
for, like,
waiting stuff for stuff to
to
just,
settle down.
bro?
And it was bad, bro. But during that time in deployment, like I met some great people.
Yeah.
Like I met some real hardcore soldiers and shit like that.
Well, I bet you, and you have to bond with. I mean, shit. If you're out there, really,
You have-
like, did
you
you
have-
go? You didn't go in with anybody you knew to
Mm.
the army, so you have to like.
But the thing is, in AIT, my cousin was there.
No way.
Yeah, man. Like
Damn.
it was a surprising situation because like when I found out she was there, like I was actually in my barracks building and she had hit me up and she was like, "Yo, like, where are you right now?" I said Fort Lee, and she was like, "Oh shit, I'm here too."
I'm so dead.
Yeah, man, it was
What?
crazy, but
That is
yeah,
wild.
that's the only person I met that was in my family that was.
So then, other than that, like you have to make relationships with people you don't
people
even
that you
know.
don't know.
And I feel like you have to, especially because you're about to go fucking.
Fuck shit up.
You have to go to like your life depends on it. Like you have to have each other's backs. You have to.
And my
feel
mama was like,
as safe
if you,
as you can.
I said, my mama told me, she was like, I need you back in one piece.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I bet, bro. The stress of a mother.
Man, when I tell you, I stood on that so hard, bro. But that time overseas, like, it was hell, bro. Like, I lost 3 homeboys. Yeah, man. Like, we were in a convoy, and they hit an IED. it hit an IED. Yeah, man,
Bro.
it was crazy, bro. Like after that shit, bro. Like I turned into somebody I wish I never would have turned into, bro.
I mean,
Like
how could you not though? At the same time, you know, like
like I met them, and like we were locked in, bro. Like we were locked in, and like to see them like all in one vehicle go,
and did you see it?
like in the convoy, like we were all
You
riding,
guys were all riding together,
like
and that you saw the
so
one,
so basically a convoy is like
bro.
a group of vehicles
Yeah,
that travel together to get to one destination.
yeah,
So when you're convoying, you got to go from one place to another. So we were on the way to a fob to drop some equipment off, like for the people. Like usually the people out on the fobs are like the infantry people.
mm-hmm,
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But at that time, like they had fucking had IEDs laid out on the road that we were going down, and it was in between the mountain
bro,
where the fucking vehicle blew up right in front of us. Like
bro,
literally, I'm sitting in the vehicle, like I'm in the back seat, and I'm watching this shit happen like verbatim.
bro.
Like you can see the smoke, the car blowing up apart.
And you know the people that are inside the car,
Yes, and then
like you know where everybody's at, so you know exactly.
so
Damn,
being in that situation, bro, like that shit turned me up, bro. Like I turned into a whole different person that I should have never like.
how so? Like into a violent person, into a
Very, very, very violent, bro. Like it changed me a lot, bro.
well, I could see even you talking about it, like you just seem heavier even talking about it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a heavy conversation to talk about, bro. Cause like I never would have thought I would have lost him at all. Like I never would have thought would have lost him, man.
jeez, bro.
And so what happened was during that situation we had to set up like a battle situation.
Yeah,
Like we had to get out the vehicles, you know what I'm saying, M4, like
you're
keep
scanning, yeah, making
scanning
sure,
everywhere, make sure nobody is like around us.
shooting, yeah,
But nobody was there at the time. Like the Al Qaeda, like those people, like they weren't there.
they just set up the
They
bombs
just set up the
and left,
bombs and left, basically.
bro.
Man, when I tell you that shit pissed me off so bad, bro, like when we got to our destination, like I was so ready to I was so ready to some stuff.
Yeah,
Like I didn't react as such at first, bro. But when I got to back to the post, like it was up from there. Like it was up from there. And so what happened was there were people shooting at the post, like shooting mortars in the post, and
bro.
like there was people like
What the
in
fuck?
vehicles ramming the gates and blowing the gates up and stuff like that, and we had to rebuild all of that shit, man. Like
What,
it was so
bro?
much going on. But my specific MOS at that time was fueler. Like I was a fueler, and when my vehicle was like the most dangerous vehicle to be in. The most dangerous vehicle. So if I would have blew up, like a whole bunch of other vehicles.
Oh, because fucking you got gas in there
And my truck, it held 4,097 gallons or something like that.
of
So
gas.
yeah,
That's like if that
no,
bullet goes through
not
that, that's
gas, not gas, jet fuel.
jet fuel. No,
Jet fuel is different than regular gas, like
it's like even more combustible,
very incombustible. So imagine seeing a plane blow up in the sky.
bro.
That's kind of like how it is,
What the
but
fuck,
with 4,000 gallons in your truck.
bro?
It's weird, bro. But yeah, when I got to the main post, like they started shooting mortars and shit. I was attached to a unit that shot uh air defense missiles, and see, a specific type of weapon called the C-RAM. We got tapped in with the Air Force
C-RAM.
people, because that's their equipment. But we had to train on it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying, to
yeah.
be together and fight and shit.
Uh-huh.
When I got when the shit was going on, man, like it was so bad. Like we had to like literally kill everybody.
Bro.
Like literally kill everybody, bro.
How
Like
does how does that how do you carry that now? Like now, because now you have to come back to a normal society, right? You have to be a normal member in a normal society after being a part of a society that is so unrealistic for the rest of like someone like myself, right? How do you transition back from that? Like how do you even carry on normal day to day? How do you go to the grocery store knowing that that can happen?
So even in the situation of going to like a grocery store or anything, like my anxiety, my militant is still kicking in. Like like I'm always on point with stuff. Like that's you see, I'm looking around right now.
Yeah.
Like I
I
always
know it's
it's
like anyone any like movement, I definitely see like your depth, like your ears perk.
yeah. So like I've always been like that, bro. So like transitioning out of the military, bro. Like I'm gonna tell you one thing: you always got to keep God with you, bro.
Yeah.
Always. Like that's the number one thing. Like as long as you got Him, bro, like you can come back to yourself, bro. And that's
It's
what
like
I
a
had.
good home base.
That's what I had to do. My mom is an evangelist at a church, right? So, and I was a church drummer,
Oh
young.
damn.
Yeah, so I've been in church all my life. So when I came back, like all she told me to do was stay prayed up and ask God to like fix your situation, like make your like straighten up your mental and all that type of stuff, man. Like I was bad, bro. Like coming back home, bro. Like I was so reactive to everything. Like it was just like some I can't even explain it, bro. Like my mom was trying to figure me out. My family was trying to figure me out. Like
Cause what? That's a PTSD
yeah, man, and
to
like
the definition.
yeah, man. So like even then, bro, like I still had the bad dreams. Like I have, I'm gonna tell you, like it's some weeks where I have the same four dreams over and over.
What? Bad dreams?
Yeah, so like it'll go into a dream and it'll switch over to like what I like shit that
Just like nightmares, but they've
yeah
happened. You've lived them.
yeah man and like seeing that and bro I used to pick up body parts, bro, like dog tags and body parts, bro. Like
What the
it's
fuck,
it's
bro?
it's 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 wild, bro. Like we had to like when I told you about that cafeteria blowing up,
Yeah,
like them shooting mortars and it hit the cafeteria, like it was like 40 people that died that day in that cafeteria, bro.
bro.
Yeah, and we had to once the construction people or the demolition people, you know what I'm saying, came and picked that shit up, we had to literally go in there and find people's shit.
Bro.
We had to literally
What the
go in there
fuck?
and find people's shit, man. It was sad, bro,
No
but
mames, bro.
it's something that you would never want to do in your life, bro. Like I would advise y'all to never get anything that has to do with combat deployments. Like if you can get a job in the military that doesn't require you to do what anything combative, like
Do that.
try it, like do it.
I made a video a couple weeks ago asking people at Forsyth. Yeah, of course, bro. Asking people at Forsyth if they think that there is a possibility of life without war.
No,
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Why?
War is imperative because war is money, basically. We're fighting over like placement and money because people think they run the world. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That's why war is there, man. Like, it's certain people in the world like Putin, Trump, like those
Leaders.
hierarchies
Yeah.
that think they run things. Like,
Yeah. There's always someone else that
it's
thinks they run it.
yes, and that's why there's war because
Pride and money.
pride and money. Like that's all it is,
Do
man.
you
Like,
think so? The question I have for people, or I guess the counter argument is humans have learned throughout human history to love, and they've learned empathy and sympathy. These are elevated states of mind, right? Obviously us as Neanderthals, cavemen, or whatever, we're not thinking of, oh, like I feel bad for that dude that died. You're like, no, I have to eat and survive for my family, right?
right,
But now that we've gotten to a point in human life that we're so comfortable, we live in houses, we don't necessarily have to go kill to survive. We don't have to fucking live in a cave or find some rocks to sleep under or some shit.
right,
So we can focus on other things like okay, I feel bad for your situation where I can't even imagine picking up body parts. And I feel sympathy for that. I feel empathy. I can't even begin to put myself in your shoes. So if you think that humans have learned in a way how to do that, do you think that there is any possibility that we can learn a way to
Avoid.
talk our way out of wars, to feel our way out of wars before it gets to up in arms and dropping bombs,
Man, listen, honest truth, bro. Like there could be a way, but everybody has to be in agreement.
right?
Like I understand like the Arabic side of the Arabic and the Russian and the Ukraine's and like
Mm-hmm.
all those different leaders, man.
Yeah,
Like when they going against each other, like they're not agreeing on something. And when it comes to like an agreement, like you have to understand what this person wants and understand what that person wants and come to a conclusion together.
and understand
But
what you
but
want.
that's
Yeah,
that's that's something that they didn't
yeah.
want. You know what I'm saying? Like they wanted their own. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
what I found is interesting is
But one
it takes one person to bring the whole fucking thing down. Like we could work up to this level of peace, and it takes one person to get into the wrong position to turn it all down. Yeah, to take it all down. Like we could work so hard and get so high to get to this point where we're like we're here, we're so close. It takes one person.
to knock everything down, bro.
It's
And
sad,
and
bro.
and in this time right now, man, it's at this time right now. I feel like it's necessary for everybody to come together, bro.
Mhm.
But it's that certain group of people. I'm not gonna like put too much emphasis on it, but you
Mhm.
know what I'm talking about. It's that certain group of people that tend to not want the same thing as everybody that wants that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's a small group. It's not
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
majority,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
the majority of us like we're actually coming to
Yeah.
realization of
Yeah.
what's going on in the world. Like, people are getting more cognitive about what life has going on and like how to maneuver through it. But it's just like times where people just do stuff irrationally and make things like worse for people. You know what I'm saying? Like the situation we're in right now with the government and the funding with everything around the world.
Mhm.
Like Trump fucked all that shit up, bro. Like like we were supposed to like be a top notch country now. Now we're at the lowest because for one,
Takes one person.
we he fucked up our funds. Now everybody's struggling to make ends meet. Man, like people can't even buy their own food now, man, like because of how bad things have got, bro.
Does that how
Like
with your relationship with the country now, given granted that you've served for the country, how does it make you feel?
I
Given
don't
that you've lost friends, that you've done the dirty work, and now you looking at the people in power and you're not pleased, how does that make you feel?
I don't want to be here, honestly.
Like in the
I've
United
I've
States?
yes, I've been to other countries in my lifetime. Like I've been to Switzerland, I've been to Ireland, I've been to Austria,
Yeah.
I've been to plenty other countries where I had to have like how can I put it, like well I had peace there. You know what I'm saying? Like Korea was so nice. Like the people love us
Dang.
there. When I
Korea.
when I flew into Germany and we did training for like, I think we went there for like 3 weeks to train before we went to Afghanistan. And well, not before we went to Afghanistan. Uh, that was before we went to Afghanistan. Like we went there for training to shoot the missiles. And after we went there, like everything went bad. Like people love us in other countries. It's just the fact that like certain people here don't love them, and it makes a conflict. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like, and I hate that. I hate that for the world, bro. Because I believe, like Bob Marley said, one love, one heart. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a heart for people, regardless of where you are, man. Like, and that's why like I tend to care for my people so much. You know what I'm saying? Because regardless of what situation they're in, like I'm gonna be there. And some people don't understand that. Like some people really don't understand that, bro. Like I wish the world would just come to amends and just like it could be peace everywhere. But
It's tiring.
yes, bro.
It's tiring.
It's tiring to deal with like the struggle. It's tiring to deal with like government issues. It's tiring to deal with like all the religious aspect, the religious aspect of it, man, is tiring, bro. Like, and then on that religion aspect, bro, like it's people that have like they're religious, but they do things that are unreligious. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm a child of God, bro, but I believe there's one God. I don't believe there's all these other. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody serves their own God, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe there's too many gods in the world. Like it's just not in me to believe that. But like religion has became so different now, bro, that you have to like find yourself in religion.
Military helicopters, bro.
That was actually a UH-60 that just passed us.
That's crazy. You can identify all the fucking.
Oh yeah, air assault. We learned about like all the
That's wild.
little helicopters and stuff like
I
that,
can't
man.
even do that down the fucking highway.
For real.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm saying, like with different cars, I'm like, is that a Honda or is it like?
Yeah,
That's
man. But
crazy.
religion has became like really different, man. Like you have to find yourself
So when you say
in
you believe that there's one God, do you believe that there's one God for all of humanity? Or do you believe that that God is your specific? Obviously, you believe in your specific God and your religion, but do you believe that that's the God, or do you believe that we don't know, or like what's your take on like what that one God is? And then if
I,
someone was to say that like, oh no, but my God is my like this is the one God,
I mean,
if that makes sense.
everybody has their own belief. I can say that. Like everybody has their own belief, but you know what I'm saying? Like when you're serving when you're doing your service for like your God per se, like you have to go out and be a shepherd for people. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to bring these people in to understand like this is the one true thing. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the one true thing, and a lot of people they tend to like be in the world so much like they don't know God. Like they tend to do things outside of what God has planned for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I try to stay prayed up, man. Like, and prayer changes a lot of things, bro. Like it changes your mindset, bro. It changes how you act around people. Like it changes your environment. To be honest, like everything, and that's what I was taught when I was younger, bro. Like I always stayed prayed up, even when I was deployed. Like I was praying.
A source of
Like
energy, man, a source of power.
yeah, man. Like that's
Another reason beyond you living for something more than you, you know.
yeah, man. And as long as you do that and do what's right instead of what the world wants you to do, like you can go to whatever higher up place you want to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want to
That's
get in. I
beautiful,
want.
man.
I want to get into heaven, bro.
Yeah.
Like I want to get into heaven, and I know my past, like experiences and past things that I've done in my life. Like God is going to judge me. Like He's going to judge me, but He knows my heart. He knows my heart. He knows what I do. He knows that I try to be the best that I can be, but I'm not the best. I'm not at my best yet. I'm,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I'm at my best yet,
Will
but
you ever? Do you think you'll ever be at your best? Do you think, or you think that's a
it's a
lifelong chase,
it's a goal. I'm
lifelong
gonna I'm,
goal?
I'm gonna just say it's a goal to be at my best. But you know what I'm saying? Everybody has their life. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't say I will be my best, but you know what I'm saying? I will try to. I will attempt to. Like I'm searching to be like that
Mm-hmm.
epitome that
Yeah.
God wants us to be. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
I was gonna reach for it. Something to
Yes,
strive, something to grow. Because what? Then if you
because
don't have that dream, that goal, then your life, once you hit whatever is something that's reachable, then your life just becomes stagnant. And then what?
right, and then you get, and I've been at that level where I became stagnant before, like my last year in the military, bro. I was so depressed, like I lost all
I
hope.
imagine, bro.
I lost all hope because of everything that was going on at the time, man. Like I was, if I can tell you this story, bro, like I was married to my high school sweetheart. Like,
For real.
yeah, man, I was married to my high school sweetheart. We got married in 2019, August 28th. Um, like I thought I was gonna be with her forever, bro. Like she was literally my high school sweetheart. But on the back end, like her mother was feeding ideas to her to get me to like fail, basically. And she was telling her basically like, make sure you get all his money.
Damn.
Make
Damn.
sure you take from him. You know what I'm saying? Like
Damn.
that's the energy that I was
I love that
getting
guy.
from it, bro. So what happened was we got married. She said she had to go to school, right? And her going to school was coming back home to spend time with her mom, like, and live with her mom. And I was telling her like I had already got everything set up. You know what I'm saying? I bought the apartment. I bought all of the furniture. I bought the TVs. I bought the utensils to eat with. I even filled the refrigerator with food for us to eat. And she never came back.
Damn.
So with that being said, like she just basically like brushed me out to the side and was listening to her mama. And in that in that time at that time, like I was doing all right, but I wasn't like perfect. You know what I'm saying? She ended up having a child with someone else, and I found out about it through my aunt because my aunt is like a staple in the city. Like she knows everybody.
Damn.
She knows literally
She knows all the
every,
tea, all the
yeah,
whereabouts, all the what who's.
yeah. And then if
Yeah.
she doesn't know, she has people that'll,
That'll that hit.
you know what I'm
She'll
saying,
know.
tell her.
She'll know.
So one day, um, my aunt had a friend,
Yeah.
and she said, "Is this your?" She texted her. She's a screenshot. She like, "Is this your nephew's wife?" And she looked at it, and she was pregnant. And my aunt called me one day. I was actually chilling with my friends on post. Like we were at a cook. We were doing a cookout uh on post, and
Hey.
she called me.
Almost.
She was like, hey, I need to speak to you, but you need to separate yourself from everybody else that you're around because I hear people in the background. So I separated myself. She was like, I knew it was important because she wouldn't tell me to separate myself if I was around people, but she basically told me like she said I'm gonna send you some pictures and I don't want you to react in front of these folks, but hold it in until you get to a place where you
Where you
could,
can
you know what I'm
feel
saying?
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. So she sent me the pictures of her basically like like she was hugged up with another guy. Like her you could see her belly. You know what I'm saying? Like so the whole time of us being married,
Shit a whole different.
she was
That's crazy.
messing around. But I didn't text her or anything. Like I didn't ask her about it or anything. I prayed about it, but I was so angry, bro. Like on the inside, like I was so angry. Like I took her off my benefits. I'm gonna have to call her later. But I'm gonna have to well, yeah, I had to pray about it, bro. And I was still angry, bro. Like I was so angry. Like I had to like I took her off my benefits and all kind of other stuff, man. And she contacted me one day and she was like, why am I not receiving any money from you? And I hung up the phone on her. And so she contacted my chain of command. That's part of the reason why I'm out of the service right now. It's because of her. But um she contacted my chain of command and she was like, I'm poor, I'm this, like trying to stress that she was struggling and all this different stuff, man. But the whole time, like, her family is well off. Like her mom, she's a pastor. She has money. Her dad, he works somewhere down at the port somewhere. Her brother, he's a major artist.
Oh damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like she was well off
Yeah.
already, but she needed my money for some reason.
Damn.
But like the whole time, I'm like, I don't give a damn about what your situation is. Like you're fucking me over right now,
Yeah.
and you think I'm finna go for that shit.
You have to stand on. You have to protect yourself.
Yeah, man. Like, and I was protecting my heart because
Yeah.
like I didn't want my heart to be hurt
Yeah.
over some shit like that, man. But I was hurt, bro.
Man.
I was
Nah, I
hurt, bro.
bet.
And so after that whole situation conspired, bro, like she got the chain of command to like make a set payment out of my money
What?
so I could pay her every month. And she sends me a message and basically says like thank you for the money. And I basically told her fuck you. Like I basically told her that shit. Like you're a deadbeat for real, and you did some shit that some people would really like get at you for, like, and it's not good for me to say this type of stuff, but she fucked me over, bro. Like I would have still been in the military to this day
Damn.
if that shit didn't happen. Like if I wouldn't.
Damn. You need to take that.
Yeah,
If you need to, we could cut it.
cut it
Yeah.
real quick.
All right. So yeah. So I guess the last thing to just wrap it up, at least for today, we might come back tomorrow and continue the conversation. But I want to ask, just after all the stuff you've been through, whether it's been here in the United States or some trauma that happened overseas serving, you said you make music.
I do.
How has that helped in you staying grounded to yourself? How has it helped you grow to become a better person? What role does it play in your life?
All right, so I've always been a musician all my life. Like ever since 3 years old, I was playing the drums in the
Hey,
church.
that's right.
Like I used to, when I was 3, I couldn't reach the pedal on the
Yeah.
bass drum, so I had to kick it.
No way.
Yeah, I had to
That's
kick it with
crazy.
my leg and
Improvise.
Yes. So with that being said, like um like I've always been a music person, like, but I've never gotten to rapping and doing all like the singing and stuff until like I got out the military. My little brother actually was the one who actually got me into like rapping and stuff like that.
Hey.
Cause he has a whole catalog of music, and he's not even an artist for real. Like he just raps
For fun.
Yeah. So
That's fine.
I do it for fun too now.
Yeah.
And like my music, like I speak about like things that make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like not about killing, not about drugs, not about
Hey.
the bad stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I have certain songs where I can just repeatedly listen to, and like it'll make my emotions like come back and
Give you energy, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I also listen to like artists that actually like make sense, like J. Cole, Kendrick,
Okay.
JID. Like I listen to people like that because they speak about something and they have substance with their music. Yeah.
Hey.
And when you listen to like good music, like it'll put you in a different motive, a different aspect of life. You know what I'm saying? But when you listen to music that deteriorates your mind and makes you into something that you're not, like it's not good for you.
It's
like,
dangerous.
It's dangerous. It's dangerous to go that route because that's dealing with life or death doing that type of music. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then one thing I learned about being in the church is life is your tongue has a whole bunch of power.
Yeah.
And it basically speaks life. So whatever you speak,
It's got influence.
has a reaction to it. You know what I'm saying?
Like a repercussion,
Whether it's
yeah.
spiritual, whether it's physical or emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like it speaks a certain life into you, and I tend to lean towards like good music, like gospel, jazz,
Hey,
R&B,
hey.
and then some rap depending on who's rapping. You know what I'm saying? And it gives you like I've always had like this music sense. Like I was a drummer all my life. Like I played in the band, all that, and it's just like it helps you get through like what you're going through. Like
It's an outlet.
it's yeah, it basically like helped me get better within myself because I was bad, bro. Like I was really down bad. I was depressed. I was losing weight. Like I used to be 210, bro.
Damn,
210. And I lost a lot of weight, bro, because of depression.
damn.
Yeah, man, but music is a key to my life, bro. Like
Soul food, man.
yeah, man, and then my family from
Yeah.
the islands too.
Yeah.
So like I can definitely
Big
say
role.
like music has always been a key portion to my life, man.
That's fire.
I love music,
Hey,
bro. I love
use
it.
it as a tool, man.
Always, man.
Trey,
You
bro.
got
Appreciate you taking the time, bro. For real, man. You're a good person, bro. I can tell you got a good heart, bro. And I'm excited to see what you do, man, with music. Do you have anywhere like music out where people can find it yet?
SoundCloud right now. I'm not really like a major
Yeah.
artist or anything,
Yeah.
but I can post. I can give you the link
Yeah, you'll
and
give me the
then-
link and all.
for sure.
We'll get the plug in, man.
For
All
sure.
right, cool. Not like I got 1 million followers, but
Hey man,
better than nothing.
go follow him. If you haven't followed him yet, please go follow him.
Come on, and vice versa.
This is a great setting to get followed, bro. Like
Yeah.
you're a great person, bro.
Hey,
like
appreciate
and
you,
I
Trayvon.
appreciate you
Yeah.
for asking me to come out here because not a lot of people are outgoing as us. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like a lot of people are
Hey,
mosquitoes,
got his
goddamn.
ass.
But a lot of people are not outgoing as us. They tend to lean towards a certain crowd, and I'm not on that time.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? But you as a person, bro, like I can definitely like see myself hanging around you all the time.
No,
bro.
vice versa, bro.
For real.
Appreciate you. Trey, my man.
Nice to meet you.
Vámonos. Let's go, bro.